Hey, good afternoon. Saturday afternoon, everybody. And today I'm visiting the universe. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? The universe is beautiful, right? I want to talk to you about the universe. If the universe could talk, it would be telling you hi right now. Hi, everybody. I'm the universe. But let's talk about, we say things like, I'm going to put it out there in the universe, and what I put out in the universe will come back to me, right? The universe is bigger than everything. It's infinite. Well, that's true. The universe is infinite, but the universe is not a sentient being. The universe is not a living, thinking thing. It functions, but not because it's a living, thinking thing that can that somehow can interpret your behaviors and send something good back to you. When you do good things, the universe will send good things back to you. The universe doesn't have a personality, right? But the universe maker does have a personality. The universe is a creation of the universe creator. That's who wants to get to know you. The creator of this massive thing that doesn't end called the universe. How much more is the creator of the universe than the universe itself? And he has a personality, and he has power, and he has the ability to do things. If he can create that whole massive thing that many of us are pedestaling over who he is, he can surely uh, do something in your life, right? And he wants to, but we're too busy looking at his creations like the universe and giving them credibility when we don't want to give credibility to the maker of the universe, right? God is a person, okay? He's not limited like we are, right? We're all people. He's also a person. He's just not a human being, but he is a person. So the things that we see in ourselves, right? He made us in his image. So we are reflective of how he is, right? He feels, he thinks, he functions just like we do, right? So he's a person. He wants to get to know you, right? So because he doesn't come down out of the sky and say, I'm God and here I am and everyone knows who I am now, because he doesn't do that, then we have some confusion as to why doesn't God just show himself if he wants us to believe, just show himself. Well, there's reasons for that. Okay. Think of yourself if you're very wealthy, right? And you can walk around and show people that you're very wealthy. Are they going to be attracted to you sincerely and genuinely, or are they going to be attracted to what you have and what power you have and what you're capable of? If you're very wealthy, you don't want people to come to you because of your wealth. You want them to get to know you because they want to know you, right? Well, God's the same way. He can make you, he can make anyone do anything, right? He made you, but he wants you to love him based on you getting to know his personality, right? Not because he's the creator of the universe and he can change everything in your life. He can give you everything you want. He can make you eternally happy and at peace. He's actually offering those things, but he wants you to come willingly, right? Not because of the things, but because of the, the thing maker. Get to know me. I'm God. I want to love you. I want you to willingly love me. Not because I have to prove myself to you. Why should I prove myself to you? That's ridiculous. Alfred, you're a billionaire. Prove it to me and I'll hang out with you. No, I have to prove anything to you. I'm a billionaire. Just kind of, I'm opening my door to my house for you to come in. If you don't want to come in because you don't believe I'm a billionaire, then you just don't want, that means you just don't want to get to know me. right? You just want to get to know what I can do and have me prove what I can do before you even make a step in my direction. That's craziness. So once you start to get to know God and you actually choose to believe in him, then you'll understand a little bit better from his perspective, right? And his perspective is really all that matters. He created all this thing. He created all this, you, me, what we're breathing, what we're thinking, our parts of our bodies, our souls, our spirits. Those are all different things. Our mindsets. Well, why he make so much evil in the world? He didn't make evil in the world. He gave us free reign and we did stuff, right? We did that to the world. He's not going to come and police us. He already gave us an invitation and reopened the door for us to come to him. We have to choose whether we want to take it or not, right? We have to choose. He gave us a choice. He could have just shut us out and left us out in the cold. He gave us a choice. He made a tremendous sacrifice to give us that choice. Don't be foolish and not take that opportunity. And you say that it's foolish, but you're living and you're breathing. You're taking for granted already that you're living and breathing, and then you're spitting in the maker's face who gave you that breath and saying, I don't believe who you are unless you show me who you are. He's already shown you he's already shown you. You just have to choose whether or not you want to listen, right? And I'm not saying that to condemn people. I'm saying to say, look, open your eyes and look. Give it a shot. Give it a sincere shot, right? Historically, there's so many things to show that Jesus is who he says he is. He was who he says he was, right? People say, oh, there's all these different religions, all these different, uh, this group thinks that way, that group thinks that way. I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about relationship. If you want to talk about religion, the Bible is the most consistent thing, historically speaking, right? We use it to define much of world history. So do that research. The Bible is the most consistent, right? So yes, it was written by men influenced by God, but it's the most consistent. If you study any religion, the Bible is the most consistent. So it not only makes sense spiritually, but it makes sense intellectually as well. But we've thought our way out of it thinking we know things better than what God knows. And so that's just a point of pride. Non-belief is really just a pride thing. I don't believe because it doesn't make sense to me. You know, if you look at things historically, we haven't believed a lot of things that were proven to be true, right? Historically, you don't believe in that oxygen. You can't see that oxygen you're breathing, but you're still breathing it. And yes, it's quantifiable now because we have the tools to do it, right? So that's just a strange example. I don't know. Take it or leave it. I'm gonna mix some of my business in here too as well, but my business is a secondary goal, right? Digital marketing is secondary. My first goal is to talk about God and what he's doing because all this stuff is going to go away. All my businesses, all my money, everyone, and everything is finite in this world, but God is infinite and we have an infinite part of us. So that's the most important thing, first and foremost. I don't want to forget that. But secondarily, I'd like to have some success while I'm here, right? I'd like to see you have some success while you're here. So you can check out a link I'll provide. I don't know if I'm gonna put the link on this video. You can check out my other videos. But first of all, if you never do any of that stuff, if you never reach a level of success in life that you're aiming for, if you get off this video and you never do anything ever again, know that belief in God and Jesus Christ is paramount over anything else because he got a whole eternity that he's laid out for you, right? Over your 70 or 80 years on this earth. Forever is 80 or 70, 80 years compared to forever, it's just a little bit. Just a little bit. So, and if you don't want to believe, I feel like people are just being stubborn. And I have to have this proof. It has to be presented to me in a certain way in order for me to accept it. We don't do that concerning a lot of things. We accept it. Have you ever seen, and I'm not against evolution, by the way, as a process, as an origin, yes. But as a process, I definitely believe evolution has played a role. But we accept that, right? Even though we weren't there, we're not even seeing it right now. Right? We're not seeing something evolve. We see evidence of it, but we don't see it happening, but yet we accept it as truth, right? You can't sit and watch something grow, right? Most things don't grow that fast. Although I think in kudzu in Georgia does grow that fast, you probably see it grow. But we see the evidence each time we look at it. So there's evidence of God's existence, right? Even though he's not physically revealing himself to us. There's evidence in your conscience and your differentiation between right and wrong. That's evidence of God's spirit inside you. Many of it's on different levels for everybody, right? But there's evidence. So just take the time to think about it. And those of you who do believe, take the time to uh, get to know God, his personality, get to know him as a person. Deist believes God's way off in the sky somewhere, ruling us from this far off place, right? That's what it's called, deism. But God is intervening. He's among us. He's also in those far off places, but he's also here, interacting with us, inside of us, around us, evidence all around us of who he is, right? So he wants to interact with you, and he wants to interact with me. So open up your heart and mind to him. I'm telling you, it's joy and peace that's not even under. It's weird. It's not. You can't put a definition on it, right? How you have joy and peace in the middle of all this craziness? How you have joy and peace and your bills aren't paid? How you have joy and peace when you're about to be evicted? How do you have joy and peace when you're sick and you don't know if you're going to wake up the next morning? How do you have joy and peace? That's the power of who God is, right? I said I wasn't going to get all preachy and sort of talk to you, have a conversation and share with you. So, but the joy and peace is exciting, right? It's exciting. I'm talking about Christianity. I'm talking about Christ. I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about relationship, right? We all want relationships. We want to bond with someone and trust someone and love someone. I'm telling you, love the person who loves you the most, who knows you the most, right? So anyway, I've rambled a little bit. So I want to encourage all my friends and family to seek first the kingdom of heaven and all of its righteousness, and all these things shall be added. That means everything else will come. Seek God first and foremost, because everything else is not important if you don't have Jesus. What profiteth man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? All his profit and money for nothing. Elon Musk, all that's for nothing. You have nothing compared to God. You have a whole lot of ego and a whole lot of ego, just ego. You ever see somebody just ego because they have a whole lot of stuff? Your stuff is all garbage. It's all garbage. People that have an excess of things are just making up for something. They're trying to fill a hole they can't fill with stuff. That's why I see people that have billions still trying to get more. Billions is enough for you to have whatever you want for the rest of your life and for your children's lives and your grandchildren's lives, but you still want more because you're trying to fill a hole that can't be filled with stuff, right? And here I am in a basement full of joy and peace. Now, I would like to have some stuff, right? Because I want to share stuff. My goal is to help people, not hoard stuff to myself. That's no fun. But to share with people and to bring joy, now that's fun, right? That's fun. Anyway, check out my link if you get a chance. It works and it's fun and it's all laid out for you. So let it do what it does. But if you don't do that, do something online, do something, right? But want to do what I do, then you got to follow the steps. It's work. Follow the steps and it'll work for you. Um, but blah blah. I'm gonna get off on that. If do that if you want to, take it or leave it. Spirit of God in me tells me people are gonna take it. Some people are gonna leave it. It's okay. But don't take or leave Jesus. Take it. Take the offer. It's on the table. Take the offer. He's giving you something. Take it. And keep it and run with it. Let it change you. Right? Let it change your mind and your heart. Let it grow you. People are trying to grow all kind of different ways, except in Jesus. Right? We're trying to grow to Mother Earth. We're trying to grow through astrological signs. We're trying to grow through self-improvement. Those things are just imitations. They're imitations of things. God encompasses everything that you need and that you are. Right. So that's enough for today, I think. And hope everybody has a wonderful evening, and we'll see you next time.